identify you. Excellent moment to every one of us. Today is Sunday, the 17th day of August 2025, and it is the Global Clusters community. And yet, every Sunday we come do people to people revolution. We are saying instead of NSAS, instead of end bad governance, instead of other protests that have never yielded anything positive to us as a people, we are calling ourselves to people revolution, talking about encouraging the powerful one amongst us to adopt the less powerful one and mentor them to greatness. Welcome in the name of the global president. I welcome everybody in person of Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. I welcome us into today's session. And of course, I welcome us in regard of the 001 People to People Revolution of the Global Clusters in person of Professor Clinton. Welcome. We appreciate your coming in today and engaging in People to People Revolution with us. As our custom is, we introduce ourselves to today's session via our People to People Revolution promotion video. Host kindly share the video of the People to People Revolution. Thank you.
The People to People Revolution is here, a movement redefining how we connect. In a world where institutions and hierarchies often create barriers, this revolution focuses on direct engagement, people talking to people, sharing stories, and solving challenges together. This is about building bridges across cultures and geographies, fostering open dialogue and collaboration. Every handshake, every conversation, every shared experience is a step toward unity. At Global Clusters, we believe that true change happens when people come together, empowered by understanding and mutual respect. Let's bridge divides and embrace this revolution for a better world. The People to People Revolution begins with you. Be part of a global community that bridges divides and builds connections. Visit theglobalclusters.org to join the conversation. Stay informed about upcoming events and revolutions, and remember, every meeting is an opportunity for change. Let's connect and create a better world together.
Yeah, let's connect to create a better world together. It is the People to People Revolution today, and I am here. I am Oluwaseyi Odusagun, and as many are here, the Clusterians and non-Clusterians are here. Welcome every one of us to today's People to People Revolution. And like we have all our meetings every day, today has been designated for People to People Revolution sessions. And we're going to be looking at uh, an interesting and an exciting um, topic today, talking about sharing success stories. You know, the Global Clusters is a virtual community. This is a huge community that has been brought about by the global president, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. Bringing professionals together, technical together, entrepreneurs together to help others scale up. You understand? I'm a professional teacher, and by the virtue of this community, I've been able to meet with other professionals. I've been able to learn from them. I've been able to meet with even technocrats, and I've been able to learn from them. I've been able to meet with entrepreneurs, and I've been able to learn, and I'm learning how to do business, from them. And tomorrow we'll be coming every Monday 9 o'clock. We'll come do my surgery, whereby we bring people together. The global presidents we invite the in the community we believe in society we still have the good people, people that have been through all the stages of life, and they're able to attain to that level whereby they can share their own stories, and to help us see you know our own self, and reflect and assess ourselves where we are right now, and believing that we can also and always be better. And With that, we'll be talking about sharing success stories, for nation building in our people to people. Now, people to people revolution focuses on building unity and understanding through personal connections. Sharing success stories inspires, educates, and empowers community. In this session, we're exploring why and how storytelling can drive social change and nation building. You know, when people come and share their story with us, want to see why are we doing this. Every of the session of the global clusters have an objective, and many of us, that have been consistent and following, we really be impacted in the stories of others. You know, people that have even um that started from nothing, from the scratch, people that had several setbacks and failures and now they're able to, you know, these stories have their own way of helping us and it's part of people to people also, when people come and have that courage, to share what they've been through with others. Not everyone can do that. And we in the global community, we are never taking that for granted. We really appreciate it. And it has really greatly been impacting lives and changing lives for good. And we are looking at how this storytelling, this mind surgery that we do, people come and share their story. And it's a kind of people to people also. We're going to be seeing how it is important and how it can even affect us positively. Thank you. So the power of success stories. Number one, it motivates others to take positive action. You know, when you hear other people's story, you're gonna open your mind, open you to wow, so I can do this thing. If this person can do it, I can do it. You move away from procrastination. You see yourself beyond where you are at the moment. You see good in yourself. It makes you to take action, not just be wishing and just be visionary and just be dreaming. It helps you to take action because you're going to be learning from the story of these people. What did they do? Understand what they did that makes them be what they are. You know, most of these success stories that we had, that I've had from the mind surgery, I've never seen anyone just sitting at the corner complaining, losing hope, blaming their background or anything or the government like some people do. Instead, we in their story we always see tenacity, determination, a message that I also can do it. So the power of success stories, number two, demonstrates that challenges can be overcome. Next time when we hear these several, they are all there on our YouTube channel. You can go back to view. Yeah, particularly the mind surgery. That's where people come, share their story to encourage us. So it helps us to know, oh, if this person went through this and overcame, then I can overcome. So how did this person do it? You understand? So it helps us also to see that we can do it. And number three, also, it builds a sense of hope and possibility. Instead of, you know, instead of me just thinking, oh, this situation is too hard for me, I can't make it, I have to just end my life. No, I'm gonna see that, oh, this particular situation I am right now, you know, uh, this person has been there. In fact, when you hear other people's story, wow, this is even bigger, way bigger than what I'm going through. You understand? And this person could surmount it. So if this person could overcome, definitely I can overcome. So what did this person do? You understand? So it gives me hope, and it makes me see possibility. I don't see dead hand. I see, but even in the midst of chaos and crisis, I see hope that I can do it. What makes most people end their lives is hopelessness. They feel like, oh, there's no way around this. I can't make it and all that. You understand? But we hear stories of people, through the mind surgery, you know, it help us in a very large way to see hope and possible that this is possible. I can also make this possible. Then number four, the power of such story is create role models for younger generations. You understand? We have you know in this sense we call people, we call them role models. You understand? But I call them real models. You understand? We have people that it's not fiction, it's not in the movie. These people are real. You understand? These are real models. They went through the ticket, they went through the fire, and they were able to overcome. So we have people that are not just people that overnight they just became rich. You understand? What's their story? You understand? You don't even know their story. How did you come about this? There's that all the stories in the global cluster, in the mind surgery, all the stories of the people that we have encountered, their stories are real. You understand? These people they went through everything. You understand? We have people that even had a lot of things that they are in affluence, but everything went down, but they still pick themselves up. There are others that they are from no background at all. We have so many people here that have shared their stories, and we can see these ones as real models. So, if you look at the society, one of the decadence in the society is lack of good morals, and it's not the fault of the younger generations. You understand? In quotes, the Gen Zs, it's because of those that represent, the people that they see, the people that they familiarize with, especially in social media and all that, in the entertainment industry and all that. You understand what I'm talking about? So I feel like, what they see in the media, they entertain the flashy life, the affluence life, the exorbitant life. That's what life is about. No, that's why I see some people when things change for them, the other side, they don't have the tenacity, they don't have the mind. They start to hold on to it and just navigate through it and become successful again. Some people just go down the drain when situations when nose dive. So it's very important that see the power of success. It's helped me to be uh, a role model to younger generation. All these stories are there. All these stories that we have in the mind survey can be replayed. In fact, anywhere, in schools, in churches, in malls, in any organization and any association to help anybody boost. You understand? But very recently, what we had last Monday, about the story of Madam Ifeoluwa Bello. Very, very, very inspiring story that can help any gender, you understand, come to light and stand on his feet that yes, I can succeed. You understand? That is the kind of people that we want in society that will help our younger generation to see that wow, you have to go through it, and even when things happen, we don't to be scared of setbacks. You know, Looking back at some, in fact, maybe if this would be their stories of younger generations killing themselves because of failures in academics, failures in setbacks in some things. Some people having issues in relationship, they kill themselves. Some having some setback in the academics, some having setback. You know, all these things is because they don't have role models that have been through them that could mentor them. You can do this. That's that you can summon this will happen when you can succeed. So this success story is very, very crucial for nation building. When our leaders, when our elders in society they come, that is why the ambassador always emphasizes that the successful one, the leaders, the elders, the good people amongst us that are in that corner, let them come, share their story. Let our younger generation see that you can also make it. Go through it, you can succeed. So success story is very, very important. Those people that are cornered that we know that are good people, let's go meet them and start replicate yourself, by expressing what we've been through. Imagine Dangote coming to the call or Tedala and the likes, and they share that. Imagine how it's going to inspire a lot of younger generation that you don't need to go through the fraud, the scamming process to make things work. You understand? So this sharing success story has a very great way to have the real replica that we need, and then the real models that we need in our society. All right, so why storytelling matters in nation building? Why do we have to emphasize it? Why? Because I believe that some people don't even know why are we doing why are we doing this in my surgery. You understand? So why storytelling matters in nation building? Number one, it encourages collaboration and shared responsibility. is that you can uh, express yourself, you can learn from others. When you learn from others, you can also see how you can work with people to be better. From the story of the people that we've had in the mind surgeries, most things always point out collaboration, teamwork, right mentorship, all those things. They are key notes that are always, always, always being emphasized whenever we have the mind surgery sessions. Now, number two also is spread knowledge and effective solutions. You know, when you listen to those success stories, you know, these are real ones, like you said, they are not just fictions. It unlocks some things. Now, those things that you feel out is difficult. You can now see how it's possible for you to do them. You understand? It unlocks some doors. You understand? It gives you some hints about how to give out some things about the current situation, how to scale up. And number three is break down barriers and stereotypes. You have to say, "Ah, I'm not the only one in this situation. Also, I can do this, and make us to see that challenges and setbacks, is not unique to one kind of people. It's everyone. It was in the whole world. Everybody is facing. Even the countries and I feel that they are developed, the developed nations, they have their own situations. But it gives you the insight of this is how things can be solved. And number four also it strengthens cultural identity and natural national pride. That yeah, we can do this thing, we can surmount our challenges as a people. You know, when I reach out to my brother, Fares, I reach out to my brother Tennessee, I reach out to my big uncle, Closer Coyote, I collaborate with my big sis, Madam Tisilayo. I collaborate with Madam Olabisi, we do things together, I need solution for this, I need idea for this, because we understand that we are in this together. We can support each other, irrespective of our culture or I think we are coming together. These stories that we had have helped us to see that we can always work in collaboration for our nation building and building ourselves as a people will definitely help our nation to grow automatically. Now, what are the elements of a compelling success story? In all these is this is now this is not exhausting, they're just some because of our time, and every of the stories that are being shared in the mind surgery by everyone that always been on the call, there are some things that are very, very unique. There are some things that are always standing out in all these stories. You understand? And what are those elements? What are those components of a compelling success story? Number one is authenticity. You know, they are so authentic. These are true and relatable experiences. You understand? There's so many stories that have been shared in the mind surgery, and when you listen to the story, there's no way you're gonna be seeing yourself in every. It's either it's the particular situation you are, or the one you actually were in, or the one you didn't overcome based on any situation. You understand? Those two are real, and you just I should have done this better then. You understand? Oh, now I learned how to do it better. Oh, I missed this opportunity because I didn't do this. Now you hear they are not fiction, like I said. They are not they are not made up stories. No, all these stories that have been aired in the mind surgery, the start, like we say, we are bringing everything like people coming around, sharing what they've been through and helping us. So shared memory and experiences. They are so real. And these stories help us. You understand? Oh, I can do this better. Okay, next time I've learned how to do it. Because most of the time, we don't have good mentors. And that's why um, there are some situations that make us go the other way and didn't make things out for ourselves. Then number two is clarity. You know, a clear journey from challenge to success. All the stories, nobody just said, I was traveling, no, I just saw one moving bag containing money. I just pick it up. That's how it goes. These people went through life. They start. So they're not telling us just be wishing and expecting miracle to just happen. They're telling us, man, this is real. There's that these are the things that you go through before you become successful. When youths and teenagers and the younger generation have this in mind, even when they fail exam, they see a child, you fail WAEC or you fail JAM, the next thing is to go kill yourself. You see someone in university, next time because you're having issues with some grades, the next thing is to just end your life. Simple because of issues in relationship or anything, or maybe an unseen or unplanned situation just happen because of shame for an opinion of people, discrimination they're gonna feel, the discrimination they're gonna face, the stigmatization they're gonna face, just jump into the river, all those things they are in need. Because you see from this story, you see people that wow, they have been through this and they overcame, they became champion in whatever they are doing. You understand? So all these story when they come to us, it is clear enough for us to understand. And three another components of a compelling success story is emotions. Inspire feelings that connects with the audience. Yeah, every success story, there was a time that we had Madam Miriam, Batra, where she was sharing her story. It was so emotional that even everyone on the call was wow, so frozen with emotion and thanks to our body, Madam T, that was around to just hold that together. Those stories are real. They're not fictions. They're things that happen, and you can see that when these are being said, their memories. Those, these people that we are calling now, we can see them. We can see that this way they are comfortable, they are looking good, but if they share what they've been through, you understand? You're gonna be like, wow, that means I still have some assignment to do on myself. I still have some work to do on myself to become successful. So you feel it, you feel wow. When a real story is being shared, you're gonna feel it because it's real, because it's authentic, because it's clear to you. So you're gonna have some kind of emotional arousal in you. You're gonna feel it that wow, this is for real. Then another component before we go to the next point is impact. There are clear results and lesson learned. That always at the end of every storytelling, every success storytelling, you're gonna have some reveal. You're gonna have some revealing. Understand? You're gonna have like, wow, this is what I should do with myself. You know, there was a time when the global president, shared his own story. It was so massive. While we're on call with Madam Connect, it was so massive, and it was something that it aroused a lot of emotions, even from the global president and Madam Collect also could relate with that. And we are viewing are like, wow. So we still have a long way to go. So that is the purpose of storytelling. That wow, there's results. No matter what you are going through right now, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You could also make something out for yourself if you don't uh, you don't give up, you continue to push. All right. So what are the platforms for sharing success stories? The world is now digital. The world is digital now, and the the world has become a global village, a global community. So, where are the areas, the platform, that you could share your story? One is community gatherings and forums. You know, when you have like our town hall, physical town hall. In those days, we used to have a town hall meeting. I'm a millennial, so I go to understand when the town crowd will come with the gong and call that the community leader, the Bale want to see. some people in the community town, so people now go there, they will talk, in that kind of gathering, you could share your story for people to listen, physical gathering like that, associations, um, the teachers association, business people association, um, the the trade association. In that kind of place, you can share your story and encourage others also. Another platform is social media platform. The world has become very global. Like we have the global clusters. It's always this is another thing that we do here every Monday by tomorrow 9 o'clock. In the morning we come here, we hear those stories again, and they are all on our social media platform, on our Facebook, on our YouTube channel, the Global Clusters, and go here to check some of those stories that have been shared, especially in the mind surgery. Social media. Let's use our social media platform. Every one of us, we have our WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, um, our X. We use this platform. Our Facebook, we use this platform to, and our YouTube also, we use this platform to share this success story. Understand? Not just bringing each other down, not just bringing our country down, not just just catching crews. Understand? Not just slying people or accusing. No, let's share this too, because these things are going viral. They're going to the world. You understand? You shouldn't just believe that because if you share something good, nobody will listen, because you want to have views and just want to do the cruising. But we are not impacting life. We need to be the role model for the younger generation. Because the generation coming behind us now, they are digital generation. Everything they see on the internet. So when they see you, what are they going to take home from you? It's very, very important. Then that platform for sharing such a story, documentaries, podcasts, and radio shows is where we can do all that. And then lastly, school and youth programs. Yes, we have school programs as an educator, as a teacher. We have the opportunity every time to form clubs, you understand, to enlighten the younger ones, the youth come together instead of going out and causing trouble and mayhem and crisis and I see protests. Let's use this, let's come together. Okay, what can we do to empower ourselves? Understand? How can we fine tune our skills? Okay, let's learn something. Let's come together. I heard about someone that started like this. Let us start something. Let's start digital marketing. Let's start affiliation marketing. Let's go to these people. Let's help people. Let's start adding value. Things like that. It's really helped a nation to grow. So some of the examples of impactful success stories, some of the success stories that can impact others are local entrepreneurs creating jobs. Local entrepreneurs creating jobs. Like in the global cluster, we have so many jobs available now. So many money, so many opportunities. We have the ARE line there for money to be made. We have the Treasure Island waiting to be made. Recently, the Royal Palms Resort at Agbaye, this has been just been launched. There's another money to be made. Where we had Madam Fellow Bello coming, sharing ideas of how to be a depositor, I mean, they are distributor for fish. These are people that's supposed to be celebrated. These are the things that, these are the stories that we hear that will encourage people to do more. You understand? We see Master Genie coming, giving us tricks about AI and how AI can make us have some things to do. We see Dr. Alex supporting skills. You understand? For people to learn skills that will make them have these side gigs and make something from themselves. So these are impactful success stories. And number two, youth initiatives reducing crime in the neighborhood. Like we had one of our cluster, Passion, that came talking about using platform to help kids in the ghetto, to get the right skill, digital skill, and entrepreneurial skill. Those are the things. Those are the things that we could engage in, to help the younger generation in our society. And the example of success stories is grassroots projects transforming rural communities. It might be in a rural community whereby there's no much development, and you have the opportunity to have some connections, maybe through the global clusters. You can invite them to come enlighten the community for skills acquisition and the like. So all these, there are things that we could do. Also, we have cultural exchanges that foster unity. You know, the Yoruba and the Igbo and Hausa coming together to do things, maybe through entertainment, education, all those things, sharing our stories, working together would definitely have a great impact in our society. As we are rounding off, so um, as we encourage this success story sharing, and then when we do this, it provides safe spaces for people to share. You know, I anyone listening or anyone that gone through our sessions will see that wow, um, see what people are doing here. They are sharing their story to help others. That will make others also to come, because we are this platform is a safe one. You are not being judged by what you share, you understand, but you believe that what you share is helping now others also to grow as a people. Then we offer training in public speaking and media. We celebrate achievements at community events, and we use storytelling as part of mentorship programs. That's what we have been doing in the global process, using our success story to help and to enlighten others to have their own voice. After every ideas have been shared, you see people coming together, hear their voices and what they've learned so far, and what they've gained from what others have shared. It has been a great impact for everyone. So uh, success stories so far, when we share our journey, no matter how small, we help others to see, we help others also to grow, to help others also to see opportunities in crisis instead of seeing frustration and depression. Then when we do all this also, we listen and learn from the experiences of others. Understand? We listen, this success story will help us to listen and learn from the experience of others. And so we should support platforms and initiatives that document success. These are the things we can do. Understand? Let's start sharing our journey. Let's listen to stories that will help and share them. And then let's turn inspiration into concrete action for nation building, not just for us to listen to all these stories alone, but we should put in effort also to put them into practice. I can see you, sir. Pastor Alufunilayo Bakore, sir. Welcome, sir. Yeah, I
Hello,
would
can I
like.
say something?
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Hello, can you hear
Yes,
me? Thank you very
yes.
much. The people to people revolution, because I'm from Lion, you will speak after myself, but I need to just say this like almost immediately now. The people to people revolution of the global clusters, I think a lot of clustarians are not well harnessing it. And you're with a gold and you're not taking it to the people. You understand? And you're not mentioning it to the people. You're not engaging the people. I think we as clustarians and non-clustarians all over the world that we have created these revolutions for are not unearthing it. There is a lot for us to benefit from, engaging in people-to-people revolution of the global clusters. There is a lot. For instance, the global clusters have the best monetization in the world. The global cluster have the best monetization in the world, and people are not mentioning it. Clusterians that are even receiving that have received the money are not mentioning it. In the last 1 year, we've paid out a lot of money to clusterians, and people don't know that there is a social platform that have the best monetization, and it's proudly Nigeria, proudly Africa, and people need to do video about that. You understand? You don't know that there is a social media platform that the monetization is better, you know, than Facebook, better than Instagram, better than any one of them put together. You understand? And the value it offers is even greater than the one-time lifetime membership fee that you pay. And people are beneficiary. So we need to sing the song of this great monetization of the global clusters. Is really, really very important that everyone that has, experienced this needs to talk. As a matter of fact, my PA, you must make sure you do a memo. People need to start talking about the global clusters monetization. It's the best in the world. Yes, you pay a one-time lifetime, and you start earning immediately. Immediately. When you come into the global clusters, you start earning through the promote and earn. So everybody needs to understand this. People need to we need to activate the people to people revolution by letting them know, guess what? You're leaving a lot of naira on the table if you're not part of the global clusters. One thing is to engage in the promote and earn. One thing is to look at your friends and family and bring them into the community, and you start earning immediately for having followers through you. And that is what the global cluster is giving. People don't know. You understand? So we need to, amplify all of this. People don't even know that they now have, an academy that can bring out the best in them. You understand? They now have an academy that can bring out the best in them. You understand? So people don't know. You understand? So tomorrow, President Odushagun, you are going to be the mind surgeon of the day tomorrow. You need to tell your story. You understand? You need to tell your story. How did you get there? You are the mind surgeon tomorrow. You understand? So you are the mind surgeon tomorrow. You need to tell your story, how we met, what has happened, everything, So people need to know. And everybody, you need to put in the WhatsApp group, all of the WhatsApp group that we have, all the Spark Up group, people should give what have they learned from the global cluster. What's their journey like so far on the global cluster? People need to start saying these things. Don't take it's something that I've seen in the Federal Republic of Nigeria and in Africa as a whole, that when we get something good, we keep quiet. But when it's something bad, we know how to make noise about it. You do something good for somebody, when say, I don't want anybody to yell because, maybe evil people are there, this one, oh. Do you understand? But let it be that you make a little mistake. The person will start telling you, I will go and tell very dark man now. I will go and do this one. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But when you were getting the thing, okay, why didn't you tell very dark man to carry such news? So we are saying We're doing a great thing here in the global clusters. We have great people that are volunteers that have been surgeons to the good people of Nigeria. Everybody needs to take letters to their local government. You understand? I'm going to send an executive summary of how this will benefit politicians. I'm going to forward it into the group. I did a little executive summary. Politicians need to know, send it to all politicians that you know, that adopting the global cluster as one of your CSRs, this is what it's going to do for you. So we need to activate the people-to-people revolution. We need to go to churches. You know, the 001 mind surgery revolution of the global clusters was just sharing with me that we think every church needs to adopt the ARE, engage in farming. They need to engage in the global clusters. They need to empower their members. You understand? I think it's a call to the 5 richest pastors in the world, top 5 richest pastors in the world. You understand? They need to empower, Nigerians. Their congregations need to be empowered through the global clusters. And guess what? They're going to get more money. Because once you do that, these congregations will know more things, and their mind will be open, and they will be able to even earn more money. And it's sustainability for them. They'll be able to sustain themselves without just coming back anymore. So the people-to-people revolution is not a spectator call. It's a clarion call for everyone that wants Nigeria to move from where it is to where it ought to be. Let's engage in it. We have created the global clusters. It's our own, born in Nigeria, born in Africa, to the world. So all of the revolutionary concepts are there for us, and we need to, be a town crier on this. We need to make noise. We need to use our noise to disturb other people and say, we have a nation building platform. We all need to come together and let's discuss how we can take our community from where it is to where it ought to be. A summary will be done to politicians. Summary will be done to philanthropists. Summary will be done to different people. An executive summary forward to all politicians, forward to all leaders, forward to all, philanthropists, forward to all non-governmental organizations. Everyone. It's the global clusters revolutionary meeting, and it's people-to-people revolution. And we say, instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, let's engage in people-to-people revolution. Let the powerful one among us adopt the less powerful one and mentor them to greatness. We're saying, let every rich person, every wealthy person, their community, let's start mentoring people. Let's start mining. You understand? New professionals, new technocrats, and new entrepreneurs, and new leaders that will take over. You understand? It's very, very important. Having said that, I want to give the mic to Cluster and Olufumilayo. Add your voice to this, please.
Thank you, sir. Pastor Olufumilayo, sir. So you can add your voice. Thank you, sir.
Great evening to everyone, especially my wonderful president, the man who refused to hide the benefit of humanity to himself alone. but he love to share it out so that all of us can be on a good pedestal. Thank you for the good work you are doing. My wonderful PA to the global president, Closton Luashe, thank you very much. I'm jealous though, but my jealous is it cannot be compared to what you have contributed, because I just came on board, and my coming on board, everything I've been encouraged. I've been encouraged by you as well, because anytime I come on board, you are always there, organizing most of the teaching and the training. Be as it may, I want to say kudos to all other Clusterian as well. Yes, people to people revolution. That was a time I said something on this platform that when you hide or you keep what you know to yourself, you become too heavy. And there will be no space for you to acquire new knowledge. Eventually, you might become useless. How do I mean? It's like an old wine that will open and will keep adding new wine. One day it will burst, and both the new and the old, it will not be useful to you again. And that is irony of life. We'll keep holding your idea. I tell you, of course, you came alone. You will go alone. That is the truth. But you do want to go with your idea, your experience, your wealth of things that God has given to you. That is wrong. Like I said, we are missing a lot, especially in West Africa here, that most of the things that we ought to have known while we were with our parents, there is no documentation at all. We have nowhere to refer to them, because they did not help us. They don't even tell, they will not even tell us the complete recipe to most of these things. So my take is that help your people. When I was in the pay job, I do tell my colleagues, I said, look, if you do well in this company will not collapse, it will expand. By the time you are going, you are leaving a legacy for your children to also come on board. But if you do otherwise, you are the one that you embezzle, you are the one who will be like, you are the one that is lazy in doing your job. You don't want to do your job, you want to be hiding. You are the one that will come late, we even close early, gradually, and you are still earning your salary. The company is going down gradually because of your productivity to the growth of the business is zero. And if eventually close up, where do you expect your children to get pay job after you must have gone, or when they are ready to get a job within the country or in the company? So let us give our best. Don't let us hide it. That is what Clustina and Ama, president is doing. There's nothing costing from hiding it. Just keep it within himself and his children and his family. And boom, billionaire they are, trillionaire they are. They can, yes, nobody can, arrest him for that. But he said, no, let me be the Jesus of this time for the people of Nigeria, Africa, and the world at large. It's a good work. So bring your idea to the table. Among us in this, platform, on this platform, some are struggling, but you are there having wealth of ideas. You are even very rich than Dangote. But they know, I beg you, I cannot trust the Nigerians. I can't. No. If they come and destroy my empire. No. Remember, if one door is closed, other doors will open. What will you see when you see the person on the other side doing well what you ought to have done for him when he needed it most. So let us open our door, help people do things that others will say and appreciate. Even can help people by talking. Somebody came to church, very, 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 very heavy. In fact, the house has scattered, but just left the home and came to church. Somebody said, Good morning. How are you? I appreciate your dress. You look good. My. That thing changed the orientation of that person that particular day. Because our plan was to go and commit suicide. For now. After that, I'll go and commit suicide. Because it seemed the world had come to an end. Assuming the greeters or that person did not responded well to her, did not extend hand of ordinary greetings to her, the person could have regretted it to eternity. Because I refuse to do this. It will be like, I saw her, I saw him, I should have. That is afterthought. So that is what we are saying. Now that you are alive, now that you have wherewithal, now that you have the great idea within you, now that you can stretch your hand to help, you can bring somebody out of dungeon, out of gutter. We can take somebody out of the village to city. Do it before it's too late. Don't die with your idea. But definitely God will ask you, what have you done to this brother? Remember the story of the rich man and the poor man. He was begging. God, let this man just bring me a drop of water to quench my thirst. But because Koja, it has ended. It don't pass. So don't let yours be like that. Let's help ourselves. Connection, right idea, right knowledge, right people, right information, right environment. That's how we can make the world be a better place to stay. For me, since I joined this group, I've learned a lot. Like I said, I don't even know what to do. There's so many ideas in my brain now. You guys have woken up my sleeping spirit. It's coming up. A lot of things is coming up. But I know by the time I settle down, something the ARE is there. This electrical something has come again. Certification is also top notch. A lot. So if I've not joined, I may have developed something that even the person that introduced me to this group will have said, if I had introduced him, it could have not been like this. But now he has introduced me, I'm getting stabilized, and don't worry, you will hear it. We don't hide things in this platform. We don't hide anything. You will hear it. I am getting there. One of the billionaires that they say is going to make within 5 or 10 years. Before that time, my president, I will be one of them before 5 years. So thank you. God bless you. Other Christians, have a wonderful day. Thanks.
Thank you so very much. Really appreciate you, sir. Our big uncle. It's true. Ever since you've been part of the community, it has been value added from you, and of course, we believe for you also. Thank you so very much. Global Presence, you can close now. I think we've had all the comments, and of course, we have comments on Facebook and on YouTube. We're going to be going through that, but our time is going around now. And President, kindly round off, sir. President, sir.
All right. Uh, I want, like I said, thank you, Clusteran Oluwafumilayo Bakari. Thank you for everything. Like I said, the people to people revolution It's not just for us to hear what we are saying, it's for us to do what we are saying. We need to be a doer. We need to let people know what we are doing. We need to engage people. It's people to people revolution. We need, there is a need for us to engage people. It's very, very important that we engage people. People to people revolution. Let's engage people. Let's engage people. You can see that I'm saying it again, because I want it to resonate. You understand? That there is no any other way. Start looking at your phone, start calling your friends, start calling your extended family. Let them know that this revolution is here and there is a solution. There is a solution, but this solution involves everybody, not just few people. The solution we all wanted involves everybody. Everybody needs to be part of the solution. We need to engage in mentorship. When you have a secret, share with somebody. You understand? And we need to submit our knowledge, our information, and our connection. Having said that, I want to draw the curtain here by asking, who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or aspiring professionals, technocrats or aspiring technocrats, entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives us the right power, accurate information, because that is the bridge between where you are and where you ought to be. Accurate connection, because to whom you are connected to determines where you are. We are not just a social media platform with a marketplace with instant, the best monetization on earth. We are equally the first nation building social media platform on earth. We are up to mine quality and
Yeah, I think there's a network glitch there. Yeah, the social media platform of the global clusters, uh, like you've been said by the global presidents, is the first social media platform that is basically focusing on nation building, and it is one of those opportunity that I don't want to miss, because it is the first social media platform on earth that you start making money as you are onboarded. So you don't want to mix that, because uh, the way the platform is being created by the global president is that everyone on the face of the earth, especially Nigerians, should not lack anything again. We are all coming together in the search that no one lack anything. So it is important for you to check us out on our Play Store. You can check the app on the Play Store, the Global Clusters, and you can check us out on Safari on our portal www.theglobalclusters.org. Kindly check us out. Join us. It's just a one-time lifetime subscription of 61,000 naira as a member, or 81,000 naira as a vendor. We have a very robust uh, social media platform. We have a robust community that's filled of so many skills to learn, so many business to do, so many opportunities lying down for you to explore. But you have the opportunity to always join our meetings for free. It's a whole lot of academy, it's a whole lot of enlightenment, it's a whole lot of empowerment for you to get benefits of the social media platform. You have to be uh, a subscriber for all our meetings. Since they are for nation building, we are pushing this to Nigeria for everyone to engage for nation building because we are pushing to make Nigeria great again through our engagement, and of course pushing again to make Nigeria stand out in Africa and to make Africa a better place again. Tomorrow is my surgery by 9 o'clock in the morning. Kindly join us as we dive in into my surgery in the morning tomorrow. I am Faustina Oluwaseyi Odusagun. For now, I say bye. See you tomorrow. Thank you.